Hey everyone, I was going to just do a quick little demonstration video. I've talked to you guys about this in the past, about the benefits in having a good UV light for looking at ultraviolet minerals. I've got a professional light here that we normally use during our show, and I'll turn this on so you can see what a shortwave lamp looks like with some of these minerals underneath it. That's shortwave, and then we have long wave, and then we have mid-range, which lights up a few, not as much. So most minerals are reactive under the shortwave range, and then long wave, and then there's only a small number that are visible under the mid-range. So your two most common are going to be shortwave and long wave. On the market, there is a ton of handheld flashlights for long wave. For short wave, there's not a whole lot of battery powered option flashlights. You have to generally go with a bigger type of box handheld. They do make some small compact ones, but they're not really bright. It's just really hard to get something like that for the shortwave into a small condensed size. What we sell, we do have some long wave flashlights. This is one of them here. This is not one of the ones I sell. I don't have one in here right now, but similar type, one of these. It's a pretty decent light, and you can see it does do a pretty good job at lighting up these minerals that normally are only visible under, a good professional lamp or whatnot. This is Hackamite up here from Afghanistan. This is franklinite, willemite, calcite. This is calcite. This is calcite over pyrite. You have the Yoper stones or Yoperites. Then you have some other fluorescent smithsonite over calcite from Mexico. And there's some more of those Yoperites. So I went ahead and bought a cheapo flashlight that you can buy online for like $4.99. This is just a purple UV light that does light up, but I'm going to show you the difference for having a filtered black light and a non-filtered black light, and then also the power behind these. Even though this one has more LED bulbs, this one only has one, but you're going to see the difference in having a good flashlight and not so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light first, and I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to shine this on here. Now you see what we're looking at here is a lot of purple light. That's the visible light emitting from the from this flashlight. Now you can see, and I've said this before, there are some minerals that will light up with these flashlights, as in case this calcite right here. A little bit of the calcite and willemite like this, but you've seen a lot of purple and a little bit on that, but that's really not showing a really good representation. Also on these Yoper stones, a lot of purple light emitting from that. Now if we took the same light and put it behind one of these filters, you're going to see a humongous change in this light's capability. Now this is where it's important to have a blackout filter for your UV light. Alright, so we're going to turn this back on, and I'm going to put this over this. Now you see how that reduces the amount of visibility or the visible light right off the bat? That is really what you need to see the specimen without seeing all the purple light that it emits. Now, obviously this is not a very good light. It's pretty cheap. Now it does still light up some stuff, but you're seeing a lot better representation of what your mineral should look like under the proper lighting. And then the Hackamite up here. So this light, even though it's got a bunch of LEDs, it's not very bright. So for searching, you're going to have a really hard time looking on the ground at something with this type of light. So you can buy these online, $4.99 every day, battery operated. That's like the AAA or AA batteries. But it's wise to invest in a good light. There's a bunch on the market there. I've tried a bunch of different brands. Convoy is what I'm using right now. This right here is a waveform lighting, and this one was like $100. but the other ones are pretty good. So once again, you can see this is long wave UV light. It does light up a lot of stuff, and again, for searching, it's a really good search lamp. You're going to get a lot of visible light shining onto whatever you're looking for on the ground or whatnot. So that's why I do stress, if you're gonna get UV minerals, get you at least a handheld light. That way you can see, you know, a good representation of what you should be looking at. If you got one that does not have a filter in it, you're just gonna see a lot of purple light. And especially if you're trying to do videos or whatnot, it's really gonna throw off what you're trying to see. So also, these heat up pretty fast just from running it for a little bit. These stay cool a lot better. So there you go. I hope that helps shed some light on the situation. Bye, guys.